Going on, y'all? So I was outside, you know what I'm saying? It was a little nice out. The grass was coming out and stuff, grass looking alive. But I was just trying to let y'all know that, I feel like sometimes you may need some alone time to yourself, maybe, you know, instead of being with your friends a lot 24/7, you know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing, but I could see it as, just focusing on yourself and doing things by yourself to, just be locked in with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Become a better person and, trying to learn who you are for sure. Cause, I got a couple of friends that I talk to, but like we talk sometimes, but our relationship is still good. But, sometimes we really don't talk because we're just working on ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Like going to work, going to work out, college or something like that. But I just feel like, sometimes people need like breaks from each other, to lock in with themselves a little bit, because like, a lot of people are used to being around a lot of people and talking to people every day. But like with me, I feel like sometimes I just need some alone time, just to, just be by myself for a little bit and, get more things done and stuff. But, what the heck? But I feel like, if you by yourself a lot and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you actually getting stuff done, there ain't a problem for sure. Because some people just strive for, attention. And I feel like, I mean, you can't like really change people like that. But like, I feel like with me personally, like on this 90-day run, I feel like if you are by yourself or something, I feel like you are going to get more accomplished, because you ain't going to have no distractions or, anything like that, etc. So, right now, I'm just trying to, probably just focus on being by myself. You know what I'm saying? Just working and just going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to learn myself and trying to get stronger. You know what I'm saying? Trying to learn new things as well. But it ain't. I'm not gonna be just mute and quiet to everybody. But I'm just gonna probably take a couple of personal days. You know what I'm saying? Just to try and get to learn myself and try and find new ways to become a better person as well. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, man, because you don't always have to be around someone all the time. But I just figured it was nice out. You know what I'm saying? Like the grass is green. I mean, springtime's coming up. Because like that's what I wanted my tattoo to be like that. You know what I mean? Like I wanted my tattoo to represent like growth. Cause it's like, so this probably ain't related to the topic about being alone, but like y'all see how like I don't know if y'all can see it, but like right here, it's like the grass is like dead, and then like over here, it's like the grass is like color and everything like that. But I wanted to get like a tattoo on my arm, like right here, and I wanted it to be like dead at the bottom, and then like get color at the top to represent like growth and the hard times and stuff. Because plants go through that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? They got to go through like the roots and the water and growing and everything. They got to get their nutrients from the sun. So you know, I feel like everything is a process. Everything takes time. Like y'all see all the dead trees around here. If y'all can see them or not, all the trees are dead. They don't got no leaves on them. But as soon as spring comes up, they're all gonna get their leaves back. They're gonna get the colors back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the way with life too as well. Like you're gonna be dead. You're probably gonna be dead for a couple of months. But like, I feel like if you like work on yourself, and heal yourself, and take some alone time to get to know yourself, and work on some things that you struggle with, and you can slowly get rid of those things and become a new person. I feel like as well you would start building yourself as a tree as well. Being dead at first, and then a new holiday, or I mean, a new season comes around, and you start to get your colors back, and then you start to get leaves back. You start to get your leaves back, and you start to sprout, and then you just become a big old tree. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then everybody will look at you and be like, "Dang, wasn't you just real skinny, or wasn't you just the biggest person in the world, or wasn't you just depressed, or I thought you was gonna give up, or something like that." So a lot of people wouldn't expect you to bounce back for real, after probably what you have been through or something like that. But I feel like bouncing back is always going to be the number one thing y'all can always do. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't really try to bounce back, but hey, I know this one dude I was working with at the little candlelight show. I don't know, it's gonna be in the video, but he ain't said in the video, but he had just got out of prison, you know, and he said he had went to prison or something for like selling drugs or something, and he had got caught. I guess somebody had told on him or something, but he said he had wasted like 6 years of his life in prison, you know what I'm saying? So he just told me he's trying to get back on his feet, you know. He said he ain't gonna let, you know, just prison and those 6 years, you know, stop him from, you know, becoming a better man, you know. I know he was probably like older. He's probably like, I don't know, 30. But hey, age don't matter, man. You can restart your life anytime you want. You just gotta be dedicated, and you know, you gotta have discipline to do it. Cause I feel like if you don't got no discipline, bro, or to like just no drive to want to become a better man or something like that, you're not gonna succeed in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they just don't have, maybe I think it's just the discipline for themselves. Cause a lot of people call it motivation. I mean, I can see it as motivation. Like, you know, if your friend got a new car or something, or, you know, my friend did get a new car, and he was like, you know, he was like, he been working hard for that car, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew it wasn't easy for sure, you know. Ain't nothing easy, you know. All them rich people you be seeing that have all them cars, at the end of the day, they still got to pay their car off, you know. They got to still work. They got to go to their job, you know. They got to control their company. You know, everybody else that work their job, they got to go to their 9 to 5, or, heck, even the trappers too, they got to, you know, even if they got all the nice things, they still got to work at the end of the day, you know. They got to get their stuff, you know. They got to be cautious. They got to, you know, make sure they ain't getting caught. You know, they got to make sure they getting their products, you know, prices and all that. So at the end of the day, everyone is a hustler, you know what I'm saying? So shit, even if you're doing all those things I just said, you know, a hustler, a millionaire, billionaire, a traveler, it doesn't matter. So like, I just feel like sometimes you just need discipline and stuff like that to become a better person. So I just feel like a lot of people, maybe like in our generation or something, just don't have discipline, and they don't really have no goals that they want to set in life. So I just feel like if y'all are watching this, just to like make sure y'all lock in and just focus on the good things so y'all can aim for and make some goals for yourselves, and y'all will achieve those. But that's what I want to say to y'all, and appreciate y'all. Have a nice